What's going on YouTube? Casual Jack here with some Armored Core 6. Haven't been doing no commentary with it until obviously now. I figured I'd start it off with a build video before we get on to New Game Plus Plus. Gonna show off my AC here. Start off with Snowdrift since I've already got it up. Here's the assembly options I got. I'm using the Scudder right arm unit. Really, there ain't too many more options. I was going to use one of the linear rifles. As you can see, EN shortfall. Then going with the VVC 760PR plasma rifle. I'll be showing y'all here shortly why. I do like it over the Nebula for a few different reasons. Attack power, impact, obviously all that stuff. The charge attack is better considerably. I don't really use the charge all that much. Don't really know why. I just tend to have more luck with the regular, just non-charged attack. Then we're using this back unit. Also, really ain't got too many options. Again, energy shortfall on pretty much everything, except for that. I've used that one a couple times. It's not really one of my favorites. I do like this one a lot better. I got it on another AC, which y'all see me use quite often. But again, energy shortfall. Then I'm using this head piece. Not for its defense or anything, but mainly for its boost speed. As you can see, it goes up a little bit, but every little bit helps with the way I use this one. I'm using the Alba core. Same thing pretty much. It's got a few better advantages, I feel like, over the others. Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna be honest. I don't know why I went with this one. Obviously, I think it was just for the looks, to be honest. The arms was pretty much just for the EM issues, and also that right there just does not look any great on this. Again, like I've said in some of my descriptions, I think, or maybe it was my description of myself on my channel, I'm not here for the best builds or the most efficient of anything. I'm going what's fun with me. Plain and simple. This right here was, I think it was just for the thrust. Got a little bit more thrust than the rest of them. But this one right here takes away from speed, or boost speed, by a lot. This one right here just felt like a median. And I went with this FCS because it has the medium range and long range assist over everything. It's either they have one or the other. So that's why I went with this one. It has the two highest of both. And then the Ming tank. I just like it. If I go with the Santai, yeah, it has, better EN capacity, and I could use that. But as soon as it switches over to something else, or I go to put linear on, it takes away from my, I become overburdened. Because it is, as you can see, pretty close. It's about 1,100 pounds off, give or take. But let me show you how this works. What are we gonna go up next? Oh shoot, I about forgot. Nope. I about forgot about the back pieces. Went with this one. Again, EN shortfall. on everything. And then for the extra, I went with the Pulse Blade because, again, he is shortfall on pretty much everything that I like to use. Plus, it's a blade. I don't want to use the Pile Driver. I've never had a lot of luck with it, so it's not really my favorite weapon. But gosh, when it connects, does it hit like a truck? And not a big fan of the Double Trouble, and never really used a Stun Baton. Just haven't. Don't know why. But let's do this. Oh, nope. You know what? Let's just do Ocean Crossing. We'll do one boss mission, then just one normal mission. You know, show how it works with anything else. Skip all that.
Main system activating combat mode.
Here we go, tourist. I'll lead the way, just as promised. But after this, you owe me one. This elevator goes straight to the top of the grid, the outer shell. Sadly, that's beyond my territory. I mean, once you're out there, the PCA satellites see everything. A few of the stupider dozers took it as a challenge. Went out to prove themselves.
And I forgot to say, you know, there are a couple bipedal legs that you can put on that make the burst speed a little bit better. But I do enjoy this. The reverse joint legs or the jump height, man. Oh my gosh. So much higher than my other.
Intruder detected in forbidden sector. Terminating target.
That must be the PCA security system.
Well, nowhere to hide now.
Wait for citizen.
Don't get fried. Nice moves, tourist.
Intruder has escaped satellite range. Raising threat level.
We're not far from the cargo launcher.
Intruder detected near closed facility.
Might as well clean up. That's what I like to see. Let's get the cargo launcher ready.
There.
Now, if you could just step inside.
Wait. Enemy detected. That machine.
Great. Found a sea weapon. That tourist is a sea spider. One of the Institute's relics left to haunt Rubicon. Now what's it doing here?
Close once from the generator. This is no ordinary machine. Be careful, Raven.
That machine was created by a bunch of mad scientists, tourist. The fires by this maintained institute. The dirt survived.
It's taking damage. Keep it up, Raven.
AP at 50%.
What the? It's taking off.
Another call response. Watch out.
No. This could be some good R&D data. Can't wait to get back to the workshop.
Boom!
They were using coal. Fuel.
That was quite the show, tourist. How about we get back on track? Hop in the container. I'll operate the launcher from here.
Oh dang, I about forgot. Cannot believe that.
Brace yourself.
And as you can see, using it you can get a rank S on that exact mission. Oh, I will show you probably one of the most important things for, you know, two of my builds. This one is one of them, obviously, and that is the weapon bay. That way you can switch between two primaries on either side. Normally I save it for the left side for my melee weapons, as you'll see. The next one I'm going to show off. Let's use blue sky. To be honest, kind of threw this one together. Trying a different thing. I've never really used these leg types before. It's normally not my playstyle, but been talking to a friend of mine about this game, and I was telling him about him. Told him I'd make a build video for this one. Went with both the Harris linear rifles and both arms. This is also a long and medium range build because of the way that the legs can hover. I went with the heavier legs because I went with a little bit of a heavier build. I'd say it's more long runs of a medium build, not really a heavy. But I like the Harris for the damage that they can put out compared to the Curtis. Yes, the Curtis increases your boost speed by 1. You know, it's a little bit more supply efficient. Obviously, it's lighter. Charge time's a little bit better, but they do hit a little bit harder. And that's what I was going for. I ain't going for speed, I'm going for firepower. Oh, wrong button. Went with the spread bazooka. Because when you shoot from a distance, it has 5 pellets come out. It can hit a wider range. And let's say the Songbirds, it only shoots out 2 rockets, where this one shoots out 5 grenades, pretty much. It's fantastic. And I went with the light wave cannon, the Aurora. I like the spread that it does and how it pretty much traps everybody. Yeah. Let's see, already looked at that. Went with this head. Daggone. Fingers is not working today. Went with this headpiece because of the scan effect duration. It's the highest out of all of them. I mean, some of them don't even compare. And I like to be able to see how far something is away from me. Yes, most of the other pieces have better AP, you know, kinetic or something. That is better. But that's where the arms and legs come in to make up that little bit of a deficiency. Went with gills. Yeah, the gills booster. Didn't really care for melee attack thrust or melee energy consumption, because I have not got a single melee weapon on this. There's some that's, again, better in certain areas. I just like the way this one works. And went with the NGI000 generator, because it's got the highest EN capacity. Oh no, I lied. It does not. Same T does. But its EN output is nowhere near as high. So that is why I went with this one. I can stay in the air longer. You know, using these things can be a little interesting to say the least. It's actually better to completely deplete them than it is to get them in the red and then stop. Just completely deplete them and it goes up so much faster. But that also is why I picked the HAL 826. You can get this at the end of New Game Plus, and the oh gosh, I can't remember the name of the ending. I think it's the Liberator of Rubicon ending. You get this after the final boss battle. But the generator output adjustment and generator supply adjustment, they're both fairly high. Again, you know, some of them's got better defenses, but this will help out with that. But again, the output adjustment and supply adjustment. So let's get to it. Oh, and I went with these arms right here, the salad. No specific reason. Honestly, I just like the way they look. I'll say it again. I'm not going for the best build, you know, the most efficient build. I'm going with what I like. Sometimes it could just be for looks. But on this one, we're going to do Operation Wall Climb.
Main system activating combat mode.
Commence mission. We'll start by clearing the way for Arquebus. Take
You know
out
what?
the
I'll
Gatling
show you what I
cannons
mean by
protecting the
completely
city,
depleted.
and the Baus Tetrapod MT further in. There's heavy fire coming
Watch the
from up
recharge
top.
time and how slow.
621. Keep an eye out for cover.
Now, completely
You'll
depleted.
never climb the wall, Corporation dog! Coral! Abide with Rubicon!
And boom. Back.
Repair kits remaining.
Shoot the phone button.
Fortune X! We stand as one! Die, mercenaries!
There's an AC behind us!
Another one!
know what? I just found this the other day. You can actually go in up top.
Confirmed. You're inside the wall. Be prepared for close quarters combat. Do you read me? This is V4 Rusty. You're fast. Guess you're sharper than they'd say. I'll have to step up my own game. The numbered Vesper is an elite. But remember, even Balaam couldn't crack the wall. Don't count on him too much.
Enemy attack! Get back up! We're taking too much fire!
There should be a lift nearby. The target is close. I've dispatched a supply Sherpa. Make sure you resupply. That's the Juggernaut, a heavy mobile cannon. I wouldn't recommend taking it head on. It won't be able to keep up with Steel Haze. I'll distract it while you hit its blind spot. That's the stuff. Walter knows how to pick 'em. This is V4. Understood. Raven, I just got an update from Snail at command. We've got enemy reinforcements incoming. If I don't intercept them, we're both toast. I hate to leave you like this, but you'll have to finish without me. He's gone. So much for our decoy.
Left shoulder ammunition at 50%. AP at 50%. AP at 30%. One repair kit remaining. AP at 30%.
Boom. As y'all can tell, I don't use this AC that much.
Confirmed.
I don't know
Juggernaut
why, I just don't
destroyed.
care much for these legs.
Operation Wall Climber is a success. That pilot, Rusty, it seems he knew who you really are. It won't matter. I've taken that contingency into account.
Now down to my personal favorite. Call this one Reaper. I use the Gatling gun, the DFGA-08 Hubin, I think it's called. I think that's how you pronounce that. Anyway, this is just to lay down, constant fire on them and burst in whatever I'm going against, whether it be AC, boss, normal enemies. The Zimmerman, self-explanatory, with a shotgun. I get right up in their face, and it does some insane damage. I'm pretty sure it's been nerfed. at one point in time. For the back unit, like I said earlier, I really like the plasma missile launcher, the VVC 76PM. I'll show you in the video why I just like this one. It's after I boost. It's mainly for when I'm fighting an AC. Then this one right here, love this thing. It's the laser slicer, 774LS. This thing is a beast. If you fought Rusty, which if you've played this game, I'm sure you have by now, or you've seen me fight Rusty, it's what he uses. This thing is sick. The attack power, the charged attack on it, it's just nuts. Which I don't use the charge attack much. It's actually probably one of my favorite weapons. This bad boy right here, the HC 2000 VC Shade-Eye. There's really no significant reason why I use this thing. Others have, better defense, AP, scan distance, other things. I feel like this is just a good all-around. Actually, you know what? That one would probably be better. I just like the way it looks. I ain't even gonna lie, I really do. Then you got Mind Alpha. You can actually get this extremely early on in the game. If anybody's been watching my videos, you know most of this stuff that I have, minus a few things like the headpiece, you can get from the first few acts or chapters. I mean, you can get it all pretty much in a new game. Everything. Yeah. Using the Basho arms, because the way I got this sucker set up, it's pretty much overburdened, and I'm not going for a, a lightweight arm setup on this thing. I want to say he's a medium weight, not a heavyweight, but he's my medium weight. Up close personal to mid-range. He's nasty in both. I'm using the Mealander legs, not the Mealander C3, because they ain't got as much carry weight. But the Mealander, you get these obviously way before this one. I'm using the PO6SPD boosters. To be honest with you, I can't really remember why I'm using it. Because this one definitely has more melee thrust, but I lose a lot of boost, that's why. I wanted to keep my boost somewhat higher, that way he wasn't moving like a slug. I'm using the FCS Abbott. It's pretty much good all around for a medium range assist and closer range, preferably just for the close range. Would use the Ocellus, but it's mainly just close range. There's no, look at the medium range, it's 12. And then the Santai. It's the heavier weighted version of the Maintained. It does exactly what I need to do. Keeps me moving a little bit longer because of the EN output and the capacity. And I used the assault armor on this one. I actually forgot to set up my expansions on the other ones. It'd probably be the assault armor also. I just like it. Let's do this. Let me show you how this sucker works. Let's go for the alternate damn complex.
Gun 13, huh? I'll stick with 621. Don't let the...
Main system activating combat mode.
Oh, and anybody who has ever used the Gatling gun, you will know that if you just hang on to it, it will overheat, which you do not want it to do.
Great. An independent bird. Who's the wise guy who decided the red gun should be
Because
taken
it
care
can
of?
set you up for failure.
Who gives a shit? We'll handle this mission ourselves.
do not want that. I have done that many times to myself.
Hey, Freelancer. I know one told you why we're here. Well, let's free your red guns and get them to climb the wall. This is just target practice. When we're done, the locals' little base is next. Good five. Can't take yourself away from chatting with a tag-along. Why don't you start a sewing club together and stitch that damn mouth of yours shut?
2 targets destroyed.
How about that? Guess you're not a total amateur. Good for. Can't say I considered you a pro either. We don't need backseat drivers in the red guns. Shape up or ship out!
That takes care of the frontline MTs.
That was just the warm-up. Look alive, maggots!
Wait, 621. I'm receiving a coded transmission.
Getting ready to show you why I like this melee weapon.
I represent the Rubicon Operation Front.
Watch it not go as good as it did the
Our
other day,
request
didn't
is simple. We want you to take out the 2 red guns. Our compensation will be double Balaam's offer. Awaiting your response.
it? Yes.
Interesting. Your call, 621.
Your cooperation is appreciated, Raven.
621. We've received a friendly ID tag from the Liberation Front. Let's not waste their firepower.
What the hell are you doing? They bought you out, didn't they? That's a low blow, Andrew Walter. Gun door, gun five, return
It
fire!
did not go as good as
Looks
it
like
did the
Gun
other day.
13's playing dirty now.
Of course it didn't.
I'm not taking any more of your shit. I already had enough for Michigan every day of the week.
2 repair kits remaining. AP at 50%. AP at 30%. AP at 50%.
Ah,
No repair kits remaining.
Damn it. I've been hit bad. Freelancer got lucky. Iguazu, how many ranks below you is Gov 13? You can count, right? Don't take too long figuring it out. It's a lot. You dumbass Iguazu. You talk the talk. You can't walk the walk. The smirk's something else. Good Michigan fine mystery.
AP at 30%.
ooh, that was close.
Control of my
Woo.
machine. No choice but to withdraw. Confirmed. Gun 4 and Gun 5 eliminated. You can bill me for the AC repair fees, Michigan.
You've
Boom.
ruined our little field trip, Walter. I'll be billing you for tuition fees, too.
That is my builds. Much as I hate to say it, as bad as it just went. Not everything can always go good, as you will all know. But I've been using this bad boy since, well, I think chapter 3. No, chapter 4 maybe. Actually, you know what? Let's see. I think it was, oh, where's that? I think you finally opened up most of everything for him after chapter 2. And then it was just upgrading parts here and there. The biggest thing of that one that makes it just shine is these 2 weapons right here. You can supplement the back piece like this one. For the longest time I used what is that? I know I got it on here somewhere. Maybe I sold it. Let's see. I did. For the longest time, I used a laser cannon. Can't believe I sold that thing. Huh. Anyway, for the longest time, I used a laser cannon. And for this, I used just your plain, the starting pulse blade that you get from the beginning. You know, just switching those two back and forth, the Zimmerman and that is good. But again, you will need the weapon bay. You can get this as soon as you start the arena, right after Baltes. And that would be the first thing I get, at least if you're going for this one right here, this build. And then I upgraded, you know, the kinetic weapon, firing control, and the let's see here, and the direct hit modifier along with the melee weapon. Now, them three things was the bread and butter, or them four things, sorry, was the bread and butter of how this one worked. You can pretty much have these three and the weapon bay once the game is done. Once you get all of them fought in the arena, all the way up to V4 Freud. Then you can start unlocking all the others after New Game Plus. But this headpiece right here, the Shade Eye, you don't unlock until New Game Plus, and you won't unlock it until you actually fight Nightfall in the arena during the analysis program. If you want to go straight for this build, that's the only other thing. But everything else is unlocked through the first playthrough, etc. The others, I'm pretty sure that you can have almost everything for this one. Once your new game is done, is when everything is pretty much unlocked for him. Not exactly sure when, because I built this one for the start of New Game Plus. And then this one right here, same thing, pretty sure everything is unlocked except for the core piece, which you don't unlock until after New Game Plus if you've done the Liberator of Rubicon ending. Hope everybody has enjoyed my video. If you want to see more of them, you know, let me know. And if you like what you see, please do not forget to hit the subscribe button. Hope you all have a nice night. Later.